Welcome back to Flotsam. This is my second recent video that I've made about this game since it came out of early access. It's my sixth video overall, and I gotta say, I think I got further in the game during that one episode I just made than I've gotten in any of my previous visits to the game, because it's just gotten so slick and accessible and easy to play now. And so, I'm ready to sort of go a little further and see how far I can take this. So the last thing I did before we ended the last episode was make a seaweed farm. And it looks like we are growing seaweed. And okay, I see what we do here. We plant one seaweed and we get 4 seaweed out of it. But that means because I'd already used all my seaweed making rope and making food, we need to actually go get more seaweed to feed into this thing. That's probably our top priority right now. Now I'm wondering, is there anywhere else I can get? Seaweed, it's from the sea, right? So it's not going to be on islands. Even islands that have little green things on them. So we're going to sail over here to pick up some seaweed while we dive into the research system and figure out what our next goal should be. So if you haven't seen the previous video, you probably have no idea what I'm doing here. And that's fine. You should go watch the previous video. It'll be linked in the cards, so go check that out. But basically, to summarize, to catch you up, we are living in a flooded apocalypse, post-diluvian sort of world. We got 4 people living on this elaborate boat that I've been slowly building out over time, and we live by spinning seaweed into salad for ourselves, by desalinating water, which requires fire, which means we need the one resource that we cannot make ourselves, that our people need to survive, is wood. So we are going to need to be traveling around and collecting wood from places. So each time I move my boat here on the map, the boat down there in reality also moves. Let's see if I can center this thing and actually be on the boat when I arrive. Excellent. Okay, so we've positioned ourselves next to some wood, so we're going to send our people out to grab some wood. Each of our people is an individual. They've all got their own little skills and things like that they like to do, but everybody can swim, which makes sense in a world like this. I'm going to speed up time a little bit so the stuff goes faster. So they're out here collecting wet wood. One of my favorite things in this game is that wet wood is an absolutely useless resource that you collect from the water, and you have to dry the wood in order to make it usable. And actually, it just occurred to me, there might be one building I can build now that I haven't built yet. We've got this manual dryer where you crank this fan and blow drips of water off the wood, which, by the way, that's amazing. Like, somebody came up with this whole thing, animated it, and it looks really good. That's one way to dry wood. However, I just realized that I think there's a more passive way to dry wood. Can I do it? Yes, drying rack. I just need floaters and ropes, which I have. Also, I've got way too many floaters. I tried to put a limit on that, and it didn't work. Okay, so let's stick that right there. And I don't know, we might want multiples of these. I don't know how much wood it can process. But basically, while we're drying wood this way, it takes up somebody's time. And they can't be doing another job. But if we get a passive drying rack over here, which we couldn't build until we could make rope, that lets us just constantly be drying wood in the background instead of needing to manually turn that crank. Now, we don't have any more wet wood because we've already loaded it all up into this thing. But basically, once we've got this going on, we might be able to deprioritize the use of this device and just not worry about it and just let our wood dry naturally, which seems like a good use of our time. And it looks like, okay, we have planted 5 crops of seaweed there, so we'll slowly be making seaweed, which is good. All right, well then let's look at the research screen. Scrap smithing. So we can turn metal scrap into metal plate if we get this. And we can also build a large storage yard. A large storage yard. We've got 7. No. Oh, look at this. I was wondering where knowledge came from. I didn't realize there was a tooltip. Knowledge is obtained when drifters gain experience. Happier drifters gain more. Interesting. Okay, so I assumed that characters would gain experience and level themselves up, but they don't. They level up the entire community when they gain experience. That's clever. I don't know if I've seen a game that does that. That's wonderful. Okay, anyway, we should research this. Scrap smithing, and we should go find ourselves some metal scrap that we can turn into metal plate. Also, I don't know why this appears usually when I come out of the that screen. Whatever, it's fine. Let's go and see, where do we think we can find metal scrap? Oh, what's this? Hardware store. That's got to have metal scrap, right? This is a fairly unexplored territory over here. This is close to a few things. Alright, so this is the hardware store. Oh no, the hardware store just has a bunch of tools that I can just take right off the shelves. I was going to use the metal scrap to make my own tools, but now I've just got a bunch of them. Cool. Let's also grab some junk and furniture from this other island. Well, this is like a treasure trove. So chopping tools will let us do things like chop down trees to get a lot of wood from an island, like directly get dry wood, which is hard to do. And then precision tools, I haven't seen the need for that yet, but I imagine once we start getting into like electrical stuff, maybe this will be valuable. And then, yeah, we got furniture. So I have specialized one of my characters in crafting. He will usually not go salvaging if there's another job to do. But the others should all go. They should prioritize salvaging when that's a thing they can do. I guess producing food and water also is a higher priority task. We're researching scrap smithing. Oh, because this costs 2 knowledge, there were 2 phases to doing the research? Interesting. Okay, cool. So yeah, we've done some scrap smithing now, but I don't think we've actually got any metal junk. So usually I'll pick up stuff like that incidentally. But I think we haven't yet. What is this place? Farm ruins? Farm ruins. I could see a farm having like scrap and tools. Or, I mean, a water tower's got to be made out of something, right? There was like, okay, here we go. Derelict bikes and scrap. And also there's some supermarket leftovers. That had something to do with shopping carts, didn't it? Yeah, I remember when we went there before. Okay, by the way, the boat is turned around backwards. Stop it. Or is it? Is it the front of the boat? I thought the boat was going backwards this whole time. The boat's got a front propeller like an airplane. That is fascinating. I did not realize we had a front propeller. I've been treating that like the back this whole time. Okay, let's just bump into that. All right, here we go. Okay, bike store. Salvage metal from bikes requires demolition tools. It's locked because we don't have 5. Okay, so there's a reason why we don't have any scrap. It's because it requires tools, usually, I guess, to collect it. Where was my toolmaker? Hey there, toolmaker. We need to have a bunch of these demolition tools. Wait, we already have 6. We have 6 demolition tools. Why can't we... Oh, I had to click the lock. I had to click the lock to spend the tools to unlock it. So now I've spent the tools, I've unlocked it, and now we're salvaging metal from bikes. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Now I understand. So we're going to... Where is it? Was this the toolmaker? Yes. Okay, so let's figure out where on our boat we're going to be doing our metal recycling. Let's do it. here. Nope, not there. Let's do it here. How big is the metal recycling dealie? It's huge. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to do it on this side then. Wow. That is going to be an enormous operation. Our boat's getting lopsided. We need to... Well, I just haven't figured out what I want to build here yet. But, yeah, the boat's getting huge. Now, I'm wondering... So we haven't actually put any wet wood on this wood drying rack yet. I was wondering what I'm ever going to fit here. This is kind of a weird shaped spot. Also, okay, so I need to build a certain amount out before I can build sideways. Nope. There we go. So yeah, we got like this little like 2x3 grid over here. That maybe that actually wants to be another drying rack. So it doesn't perfectly fill it up. What else is 2x3? Not a lot of other things. So I think I am gonna stick another drying rack in, just so we can have a bunch of that. But we should go get some wet wood so we can take advantage of it. And look at this. So we can now, we have to use firewood, of which we have very little. So we're out of wood. We need to, but we can use that to make metal plate. So let's say we want to infinitely turn scrap into metal plate. So whenever we get scrap, we turn it into metal plate. But we need to go get some wood to fuel this operation. Where is some wood? Right over here. Oh, we got tons of wood. Tons of wood. Right down this direction. All right. Find the boat. Okay. Let's start grabbing wood out of the ocean. And let's see what we can do here. Oh, this just has firewood we can gather directly. Okay, cool. We got that wood really fast. So now we've got... Well, oh yeah, okay, so that wood that they got, that was wet wood that they have to dry. Are they loading it onto the drying racks? Not yet, they're not. Oh, this one is, yes. Okay, yeah, so they loaded that wood onto the drying rack, so they're not... Okay, so I think, now that we've got the drying racks, I think we should turn off the infinite wood drying. Lower the priority of this. Well, no, let's keep it normal priority so they can, the stuff they've already loaded up. Less, oh, can I, oh, I can take it away. Okay, I'm just thinking, we can manually process the rest of this, but let's start passively drying as much as we can. And now that did we collect a bunch of tinder from this place? We're still gathering tinder from it. But, yeah, so we have started crafting metal plates here. Cool. Because metal plates will let us manufacture our own chopping tools and precision tools. However, we already have some that we collected from the hardware store, so we don't need to do it anytime soon. Well, that little, you know, technological innovation ended up not being immediately useful. Well, what is next? We've got studying. What's studying? Drifters can store and study books here for experience at a school. Okay, so we can just generate experience on purpose from books, which we don't have. Adequate housing. Oh, we can start building shacks, which will make people happier, I imagine. Fishing. Oh, nice. Okay. Grilling food. This seems valuable. We've been living on salad way too long. And reconnaissance. A watchtower let me see further. We can also do bigger drying racks and a mooring point. A harbor where small boats are both... Oh, we can start making our own boats. Okay. Okay, let's... I mean, I don't know what I want to do first. We've got a lot of seaweed. We can live for a while, but let's upgrade our housing first. And then we'll do reconnaissance. Get boats. Okay, so We've got a lot of dry wood now. Just absolute tons of dry wood. We should make some planks. Plank, 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 plank. Oh, wait, no. Wait, why are we infinite? Oh, right, we're infinitely making planks. That's right. I forgot about it. We set a production limit on planks. So we just sit here on this dry wood until we need planks, and we make planks. Well, you know, I'm going to raise the production limit on that because I assume, oh, there's so much stuff here now. I'm assuming that we're going to start building bigger things, and we're going to want more planks. So we'll get those planks running again. Let's see if we can find... I've just drawn a blank. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're going to be... we're going to need planks because we're going to be building houses. That's why we need lots of planks. That's why I was checking that. But then what are we going to need for reconnaissance? I'm actually not sure. Probably some metal stuff, but we've already got that. Let's go to the map. And... I think this was just a scouting tower. Actually, now that we've got all that, we've got so much wood. Let's go and gather some plastic garbage while we're doing that research. All right. Everybody go out here. Collect some stuff. I've already been here. Oh, I can chop healthy trees if I spend some axen. Well, I have some axen. Oh, but I've got a problem. I've got full storage. And I'm out of food. What? Okay, salad spinner. Make us some salad. I lost track of the salad. Oh, everybody's so hungry. Okay, yes. Nothing is more important than making salad for our friends. Though only one person at a time can do that, so collect the rest of this plastic while they're doing that. So, the only reason I haven't made this infinite was because I knew I needed to save up seaweed to make rope with. But what I should do is set a production limit. So let's say that we want to keep 8 salad, 2 days worth of food on hand at all times. Now I'm going to set this to infinite. So whenever we have seaweed, we're going to be trying to make sure we're up at least 8 salad. And if we're not at 8 salad, we will just consume all the seaweed. But if we get enough seaweed in here that we've got more than it takes to make 8 salad, that's fine. We'll just save the rest of the seaweed for things like rope. And we're about to get a big payday of seaweed in here. So that's good. But yeah, okay, so anyway, storage. We're low on storage space. So we should probably do something about that. We can use the metal plates that we've made to build a large storage yard, which looks kind of cool, actually. I'm wondering, though, where is the best place for this storage yard? It might be here. I'm going to stick it there. And I'm going to build that. I do wish I could add a single... Nope. A single tile of path. But I cannot. So let's add a dedicated water storage container here too. Just because. Now everyone goes to bed. So do they eat? When do they eat? Do they eat in the morning? Yes. Okay, they eat and they drink in the morning. Okay, so now we've dropped down to having only 4 salads. So if we had any seaweed, they would be making more salad right now. But we don't. However, I think the farm is about to produce some, so that'll be good. Let's go and get some more actual seaweed from straight out of the sea. where it belongs. I like that as we're getting to the second episode, we're actually starting to worry about survival now. Like, the game kind of started in easy mode with a small population, fewer things to worry about. But now I'm actually starting to, like, starve these people to death, which is great. Let's look at the research again. We have finished adequate housing. And I'm going to... I love that I was like, oh, we've got plenty of food. No. We don't have plenty of food. We need to learn to fish. But adequate housing. So can we upgrade these things directly into a shack? We can. Okay, so can we... So we could build a shack from scratch, or we could upgrade into a shack. Now, that's going to take some rope and planks. How come we're not making planks? Did we... Oh, we turned that off? Why did we turn that off? That was weird. Okay, so we're going to start making some more planks. But rope is going to be interesting because rope is competing with food for this seaweed. However, we have made... Oh, okay. It looks like our harvest came in. We made the salad from the harvest. So now the rest of that can actually go to rope. Where did I put the rope maker? Which thing is the rope maker? This is it. This is the rope maker. Okay, we're going to make some rope. We need to make a lot of rope, though. We need lots and lots and lots of rope. So we're going to go get more seaweed. Luckily, there's lots and lots of seaweed out here, though. I don't know if this stuff respawns. Like, it could be that I'm just taking the last of everything. Like, each time I stop at a place like this, I could just be taking... I might end up fully reliant on my farm. My farms. Maybe I should make more farms. I might end up fully reliant on my farms because there's no more seaweed to gather from the world. I don't know if that's the case. That seems like a thing that could happen. So yeah, I'm going to... Nope. This. I want to build a second farm because I'm getting paranoid. That needs more floaters than I have, which means I need more plastic than I have. So next stop, plastic land. Where'd my rope maker go again? Not there. There. Okay. We need lots and lots of rope. But we need floaters. Floaters. And floaters means plastic, and plastic means nowhere. Here's a little bit of plastic. Are we running low on plastic? Okay, here's a place with tons of it, and we've never scouted this area. So, even though it's really far away, that might be a direction worth going. Oh, first, we gotta collect some seaweed. Everybody out, go get that seaweed. So we're even overproducing food a little bit, which is good. I actually feel like I should raise that production limit a little bit now that I'm less desperate. Let's make it 12. Let's prepare for the future. This large storage is going to be very useful. Oh, I just realized I should raise my water limit too, which you can't see, but I promise it's behind my head. Because now we've got more space to store water, we should be producing as much water as we can. And by producing water, I mean producing fresh water from salty water. What is this place? It is a place with tools and furniture. Furniture can be turned into firewood. Or what this game calls tinder. No, it calls it firewood. Then what's tinder? I'm confused. All right. Anyway, it's making firewood. Maybe tinder is the form in which you can scavenge firewood from the world. So yeah, of course, yeah, every time I pass something that can be scavenged, I just go squirrel, and I have to go do that thing instead of my actual goal, which is go get plastic and floaters and things. So look at this. Like, seaweed starts from one side and, like, grows to the right? Is that what it's doing? I think that might be what it's doing. It's kind of cool. Alright, how's our rope making going? Let's see, where's rope? 13 ropes. Does that mean we can upgrade one of our homes? Yes. No. Who? What was that rope? What did you use the rope for? That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. Let's... Wait, where did we find that trove of plastic? Oh, it's down here. Down here. Oh, we're gonna run out of batteries. No, we're gonna... Oh no, we are becalmed. Somebody needs to crank the crank in the back of this ship. Hey, somebody get back there. Somebody crank it. Yeah. Start cranking it, Eiley. They're building our new house. Crank that crank in the back there. How are we doing battery-wise? Getting better. Let's fill it up before we get on the road. We're so close. All right, looks like we're done. Let's get back to... Where were we going? Oh, right. We were gonna... Okay, I wanted to stop by this place real quick. Because I'm not sure what I will find at a water tower. It looks like it's just water, but it takes containers, which I lack. Cool. But I could make them. However, I think they take floaters to make. And we can double check that. But if they take floaters to make, floaters are precious to me right now, and I don't want to use them. Toolmaker. Containers. Floaters. Yes. One floater to make 2 containers up. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this one time. Because I need to make a bunch of new floaters anyway. And this is going to make 2 whole containers. So, now we can spend those 2 containers and get 12 water that we don't need. Go get it, everybody. Go get 12 water we don't need. Oh, they're all so busy. Oh, working so hard. Or are they? They're not working. Oh. Have we finished all of our jobs? We probably have. I mean, I guess we could load this up with some of the wet wood. Somebody can do that job. So yeah, we're just draining water from this thing. I just kind of wanted to do it because it was on the way and I hadn't done a water tower before. And because it's got, like, you know, water tower's got a bunch of plumbing and stuff attached to it, I'm like, maybe there'll be scrap metal. But no, there was not scrap metal. That's okay. Okay, so everybody's eating, everybody's drinking. We're going to go out and get more water. And then, I promise, for reals, we're going to go get some plastic so that we can make more floaters and make a new farm. And then what? And then what are we doing? Oh, we can learn to fish. I'm going to go research reconnaissance because I can. But we need to learn how to fish. How do we fish? Tell me about fishing. Is there fishing stuff listed here? Oh, okay. We can make a fishing chair. We can make an animal chow grinder. I don't think we need that yet. And we can make a grill. to grill the fish. So you can eat the fish. Okay, cool. We got an alternate food source now, potentially, but everything requires floaters. So we're still on our same mission. Wait, I did get everybody on the boat, right? By the way, you can click this little arrow to get back to your boat, too. I'm pretty sure everybody's on the boat still. I didn't leave somebody over here, did I? Oh, no. I still left a job on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I left somebody on the island. Okay. Okay. So I just realized that I don't really care about this water very much, but I do care about not leaving this character behind, because they will eventually get back to the boat, but they will swim across the world to try to get back to the boat. So let's... Okay. Hopefully, we leave that behind, and they... Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to turn off... I was going to try to turn off the job. Okay, next time I get near this thing, they're gonna swim over to it. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Okay. I need to turn off the job now. Now that we're close enough, I can turn off the job. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I am on a quest for plastic. But, you know, before I get the plastic, first I need to scout the area. Find out where all the plastic is. Obviously. Obviously. Okay, so scout the region, grab... Oh, see, there's plastic junk, there's furniture. Bunch of stuff that's worth getting. Let's send 2 people up there. And similarly, got plastic junk and furniture here. So we're going to get a bunch of firewood from this. We're going to get a bunch of plastic we can recycle. And I assume that we've got our recycling stuff turned up to the max, right? Where do we... One thing that is difficult in this game as it starts, you know, advancing is like remembering where you put your stuff. Here, okay, so plastic waste. Yeah, so plastic waste I'm turning into plastic infinitely. So as we get... Is plastic junk the same thing as plastic waste? Yes. Okay, so we are turning all of our plastic junk into plastic. And then the chopping block is where we turn the furniture into firewood. It looks like that's operating, okay. So, how are we doing? That's all grabbed. That's all grabbed. Ooh, there's more plastic junk here. And we can dismantle appliances? Neat. Let's get closer to that island. Hold on, where was that? Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's the one we can't really get to. Alright. Well, let's go around like this. And while we're here, we can also be scavenging regular old plastic. So I do appreciate how one-to-one that map is with the real world. Like, I was stuck over here, and I knew I needed to be right over here, and so I was able to move on the map and get here. Like, it would be... There's versions of this game in alternate realities where the map was more abstractly connected to this world, and like maybe the world is just like it pops into being based on what the map wants to have, but like the two aren't really closely connected to each other. And that's a worse game. I like the game that they actually made in our reality, where, you know, it's almost like I'm piloting the boat live in the world. It's just one step removed. Okay, so we're collecting tons and tons of plastic now. We're turning that into floaters. I should probably raise my production limit on floaters, which is 8 right now. Let's make it 16. And does that mean someone's going to prioritize it? Where? There it is, yes. Yeah, junk punk. Ate an icky meal. Do they all consider seaweed salad to be icky? They might. They might consider it to be icky. Well, let's figure out the fish situation. So, I can now make a fishing chair because I have floaters. Do I need this fishing chair to be, like, out there in the water, like, further away from the boat? Like, is there some benefit to me doing that? Ooh, well, I can make a... Wait, I can make a boat, too. I can make an actual boat. Make a little sub-boat. Okay, hold on. Okay. What? How does... Okay. We're going to... Is that where that goes? No. Okay, this is actually going to be our... This is going to be our little dock. So, never mind. That's not where the fish goes. The fishing is going to go somewhere else. Actually, close to the salad spinner. That makes sense. Actually, if we were to make another... Oh, we need to make some more rope. Do we have the seaweed to make rope? We don't have the seaweed to make rope. Ah! Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. I need more rope because I also want to kind of reserve the spot. Here, let's get some more plastic while we're at it. I want to reserve the spot where I want a second farm for seaweed. Because I don't trust seaweed to be around forever. But a farm takes up a lot of space. So I want to make sure I know where my farm's going to be. So I think I want to have a second farm on this side. Kind of balance out my farms. Alright. Speed it the heck up. Come on, everybody. Everybody's just so busy. Well, wait. Oh! I left a character behind. Whoops. That's why less was happening. Okay, now everybody's working real hard. Here. Grab the rest of that plastic. I just want to make sure we have plenty of plastic. We're going to need a lot of floaters. Okay, let's leave nobody behind. All right. Out to get this seaweed so we can make some more rope. Wow! Okay, we landed right on top of the seaweed. That's weird. Maybe we should have not done that. But collecting all this seaweed will allow us to... I want 8 rope. You're going to make 8 rope even if you don't have the seaweed for it yet. You have 2 rope right now. How much rope are we going to need to make a farm? 3 rope. Come on, make me 1 more rope. 1 more rope, everybody. Just 1 more rope. You can do it. Anybody even working on rope? Come on, guys. That's... Yes. Yes, we are making a rope. Have we just made a rope? We might have just made a rope. No, we did not. We're still making this rope. Finish your rope. Finish it. Get that gold color to the top. There we go. Okay. Okay. Wait. There. Okay, we've got 2 farms now. Okay. That's just me being a freaking psychopath. And needing to over-prepare everything. But what I really want, what I'm really here to do, is make a fishing pier. That's what I'm trying to do. Right here. A fishing chair that leads off that direction. Okay, we're being silly. So, okay, we built this thing now. It's ready for use. But all I've got is a mooring point. I don't actually have an actual boat. And I don't know if... That's it, all I can do. Okay, so it's where boats are crafted and moored. So I can theoretically make a boat. But I don't know how to make a boat. I don't know how to make a boat. Oh, look at this, though. Okay, so you can fish when there are fish, but there are not fish. But yes, there are. There are fish. There are fish here. What is this? Is this the range of my boat? On the current fuel? Or is it the fishing range? It can't be the fishing range of the boat. Okay, what's going on? Oh, there's 18 nibbler. So this is nibbler. So I deliberately parked myself so that the fish would be on the same side as the fisherman. Does that matter? Like, would he be able to catch these fish even if he was over here? I feel like we should explore that next time. So we are catching fish. Bet he can't catch this one. We are catching fish. Where are the fish being kept? Oh, right there. Got these 4 fish. So we're catching fish, but we need to grill fish, and grilling requires this. Oh, we have exactly 6 floaters and 1 metal plate. Oh, we're so freaking smart. We built exactly what we needed for this without knowing. All right. So we're going to need to get more plastic. But I want to wait until we cut all these nibblers. So we need to get more plastic so we can replenish our floaters. We just used the last of them on this. We also should look for some more metal scrap because this used our last metal plate. So it turns out I don't actually know how big this map is. So I know there was an edge that I was close to at some point. Okay, here's an edge. Okay, okay. All right. That's pretty big, but not unfathomably big. Oh my gosh, it's still going this direction though. Oh, it never ends in that direction. Or at least not yet. Okay. It might be unfathomably big, actually. Cool. How's the fishing going, buddy? 4 nibblers left. It looks like way more. But it looks like this is just a representation of there being fish nearby. Now, can I overfish? Like, if I fish this thing dry, will it never come back at that point? Should I leave it? And then will it recharge while I'm gone? I don't know how it works. Or should I expect there to be other... Like I fish this one dry, but then another one pops up somewhere else, you know. Like as I deplete the ocean replenishes itself. I don't know. Okay, yep. I grabbed that last nibbler and now all the fish are gone. However, we have a grill now, which requires firewood. And we are actually weirdly low on dry wood. What, did we make a zillion planks? We did make a zillion planks. Okay, so we need wood, we need plastic. We're low on everything again, but I think we should grill all of our fish. All of them. Even though that costs firewood. And then, actually, oh, we've done reconnaissance too. That's right. We can build a watchtower. What does a watchtower require and what does it look like? And where is it? Is it here? Yes. It just needs floaters. Okay. So, well, let's go get some plastic. So we're kind of between 2 sources of plastic here. Kind of distant from both of them. I think this looks like eventually we'll be able to send people out in boats to fish and send people out in boats to salvage. But first we need boats, and I don't know how that is done. Well, I know how needing boats is done. I don't know how obtaining boats is done. Because this seems like... Maybe, do I need to, like, research a type of boat first or something? Is, like I can make the mooring point, but until I research actual boats? There we go. Yes, salvage boat and fishing boats are specific kinds of boats that I will need. Okay. Let's go salvage boat first. Research that sucker. I don't want to waste that that mooring point now that I've made it. So once I put a boat on my boat, I think we're going to have the exhibit meme. I heard you like boats. All right, everybody's salvaging plastic. So, yeah, okay, we're getting lots and lots of plastic, which means we're going to get lots and lots of floaters, right? Oh, we're already starting to make some new ones. And, oh, look at this. We've got electric junk. And we've got our second row of resources. This gave us so many resources. We're also cooking some fish. That's pretty cool. So I wonder if my guys are now going to prefer eating fish. So yeah, so seaweed salad is intrinsically icky. And grilled nibblers is ordinary. So the people that were having bad morale from the fact they were eating salad are now going to be happier because they're eating the fish. So they're going to eat the fish every time first. So as long as we have fish, they're going to be eating fish first. Which means we're not going to be spending a lot of our seaweed on food. We're going to be spending a lot of our seaweed on rope. Which reminds me, how much rope do we have? Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have a lot of seaweed. I'm going to set a production limit on rope. I want us to try to make rope. And, like, just sort of keep rope going. So where did I put that rope thing? Here, let's make infinite rope. So we're always going to make seaweed into rope now until we get 8 rope. I was nervous about doing that because I didn't want to be, like, stealing seaweed that we would need for food. But now that we've got an alternate food source, though not an infinite alternate food source, yeah. Okay, so let's run over here. Oh, I left some wood behind. Oh, wait, did I leave? I didn't leave a scavenger behind, did I? I don't know. All right, so let's land here. Okay, so the fish are way the heck over there. And our fisherman is here. But he still counts the nibblers as being available. Okay, cool. So as long as we're close to those fish, it counts the fish as being in the neighborhood and I can fish for them. So we're going to catch some fish. And, oh no, we're going to prioritize scavenging over fishing, are we? Do we have a person who likes fishing a lot, who should just fish all the time? That's cooking. Fishing. Yes, we have a person who likes fishing. So we're going to have somebody who always fishes when there's fishing available to do. And that is going to be... Who are you? Wait, is that Junk Punk? Junk Punk isn't the person I assigned to that. I wanted Moana to be fishing. Famous fish murderer, Moana. Okay, so we're collecting a bunch of fish. Good. That'll help us, you know, to eat. We're out of plastic again. But we got more floaters than I think I asked for. But maybe that's the only thing that plastic is good for, so whatever. Did I set a production limit on floaters? That's not the button for that. That is. Oh, I set it very high. I set it at 16, so we're actually not at it yet. Got it. That makes sense. So how close are we to harvest on this guy? Pretty close. Got a bunch of wet wood. How's the drying going? Oh, pretty well. So I guess it's okay for me. Like, I'm going to set this to infinite wood drying, but set it to low priority. So people will spend time doing it if they got nothing else to do, but if they got other buildings and want their attention, they'll do the other buildings first. So unfortunately, fishing takes a while. And I kind of need to stay in place in order to do it. Oh. But once I've got a boat... How are we doing on researching that boat? Still working on it. once I've got a boat, I can send it maybe to go fish in a place I'm not? Is that how that's going to work? So I can leave like a fisherman behind to be working on the fish while I go do something else and then come back and pick them up? Or maybe they catch up to me in their boat? Is that how that's going to go? I think we... Okay, we've got salvage boat now. However, I still do not know how to construct it. Ah, here we go. It needs stuff I have. So now... Okay, so we construct it like a building, but we can only construct it at the mooring point. I love that they just chuck the little resource items into the spot. Also, check it out. I can see stuff on the horizon when I zoom in close. That's kind of cool. There's the boat. Okay, so now I've got a salvage boat. So, this says I can now drain this water. Of course, I don't have the containers for it. Let's go to somewhere else. Let's go to a place that I definitely want to send somebody to. Oh wait, did I still need more plastic? I don't remember. I think I did. I think I wanted a little bit more plastic. Oh, and there's a... Okay, I've got a new range around me. Is that my salvage boat range? Let's see. Can I map in on that? Yeah, supermarket leftovers. We've got enough tools for this. So, okay. I've said go after it. In a salvage boat. So I can choose between swimmers and boaters. So I've said go after it in a salvage boat. Now, what happens when I set that? Somebody, Seamus, hops in the boat automatically. So I thought I was maybe going to have to assign the captain. But no, it's just telling me. It's just informing me who the captain is. And he's going to go all the way out here to scavenge food and salvage shopping carts. Oh, look at this guy, a little outrigger. He's so cute. So that means if I make a fishing boat, I can probably do similar things with fishermen. Now, I'm betting I'm going to need a mooring point for each boat. Right? It needs all this space. But I think that's the space that it needs to manage, like, a boat being able to come and leave and stuff like that. I don't think you can actually put two boats out here, right? Let's see. I have to research another boat. So research the fishing boat. That's going to actually take a while. By the way, so I assume that if I sail off... My guy Seamus, he is going to be able to... He's going to be able to come back and grab me. Like, catch up with me. Like, if I just sail away, I'm betting he'll finish his job here, get back in his boat, and come back for me. And come back to meet me. How much stuff? He can fit 10 stuff in that boat. And I imagine, is that in addition to whatever's on his back? So this place, it's got more than 10 stuff. So I don't know if he can do all of this in one trip. He might have to take 2 trips. Also, I like the name of this shop, Deal Seal. Okay, so he's chucking stuff into the boat. Okay, so he's got a backpack that can hold 5 things. The boat can hold 10 things. There are 15 things left. So he cannot do all of this in one go. Well, let's speed him up. Yeah, smack your way through all that stuff. Dump it in the boat. Take off. Okay, wait. So did he take off when the boat was full? But he... Okay, why is it not staying up? Okay, I don't know why it's not staying up, but we're going to look at Seamus. And does it show what he's carrying? I don't think he's carrying anything. And it looks like he maybe can't carry things while he's on the boat. Though he did produce the tools. Maybe you just pull those out of your butt and that's fine. So he's going to unload stuff and then he's going to go back. Okay, cool. Well, oh, we just barely can't reach that plastic with our swimmers. We can reach this plastic, but that's kind of silly. Just one thing of plastic. All right, come on, hurry up, Seamus. Get it done. Scavenge the rest of everything from this island. Yes. Okay, come back, come back, come back, come back. Come back, come back. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than I intended to, but part of it was just because I got so... I deliberately got as far away from that as I could. Because I wanted to see what the boat was capable of. Like, okay, so like... I'm going to send the boat out to collect this stuff. And then send swimmers out for the rest. Let's have a race. Okay, the swimmers are gonna beat him there. Oh, they're vacuuming stuff up already. Oh, the boat's pretty fast about it though. Everybody's going to bed. I just realized, oh, I never turned this tent into a shack. We need more rope for that. Which means we need more seaweed. Seaweed's growing. Okay, I think we got the rest of the... Almost got the rest of the plastic. Oh, I should have sent the boat out. Boat has more capacity than a person. That's why you send the boat. There we go. Gotta go swim for that one last bit of plastic. Come on. Get it. Yeah. Alright. Go, 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 go. Back on the boat. Yeah, okay. Let's figure out where we're going next. Okay, there's a car? What do we actually need? We need seaweed. There's a little bit of seaweed over here for some reason. I just realized the footprint of my boat is actually here on the... That's crazy. Okay. Let's go get that. All right. Back on the boat. Get up there. All right. And then... we'll stop here. And what is going on? Okay, so we can get a bunch of metal and vehicle batteries. That's okay. Let's go get vehicle batteries. But then we need a bunch of... we need 9 demolition tools to get the rest of that stuff. That seems worthwhile. Where did I stick my tool making? Right there. 9 demolition tools. Okay, that's using a bunch of my rope, actually. So, we'll get more seaweed to make more rope soon. But the other thing I was going to do was I was going to send the boat out to get more seaweed. So actually, yeah, we might be solving some of that problem right now. Come on, somebody get in the boat. Get in the boat. Yeah. Yeah, vacuum up all that seaweed. Okay, come home. Come home with 10 seaweed. Okay, we've got 6 tools, so we can do the first one of these. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, you decided that this was your job? In the boat? Oh, because I said so. I said that was what I wanted you to do. It wasn't what I wanted you to do. But now you're doing it. I really wanted this to be a swimmer. If I switch it to swimmer, the boat immediately quits and gets replaced by a swimmer. Okay, that's cool. So responsive. And now we take off in the boat to go back and get the rest of the seaweed, which we need for our ropes. Up to 5 ropes already. You know what I actually also need? I need more people. I want to have a bigger community than this. We got so many jobs to do now. All right. Let's send more people. And let's unlock this. Okay. Everybody swim over here. We're going to get all this scrap metal. It's going to be amazing. And I forgot, where do we process the scrap metal? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah, we do this infinitely. Oh, but we need firewood to do it. Oh, are we all low on... We're completely low on firewood, which means we can't grill fish anymore, can we? We've got 24 fish. We can't grill them because we're all out of firewood. All right, everybody, work your butts off. Let's get all the road signs, get all the vehicles. Listen to the beautiful whale song. Okay, this vehicle. This is my favorite one. Look at this. Ah, look at that thing. Oh, that's amazing. That is the most amazing truck I've ever seen. That truck, it's like an outhouse with a trailer. Oh, that's great. All right. Oh, we're getting so close. Oh, can we? Have we finished our research? Can we make a fishing boat? Yes, with metal plates, which requires us to get some wood. Come on. I mean, I'm not coming back here, so you guys got to finish the job while you're out. Come on, finish it. Yes, all done. Okay, cool. Get everybody back in the boat. Come on, come on. Back, 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 back. Back, back, back. Back, 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 back. Okay, okay. Wood. Where is the best place to get wood? It has been over an hour, and I just can't stop playing this game. Overgrown ruins. Let's have a look. Where are we? Over here. Yes, chop healthy trees. We have Axon. So let's send 2 people over there to do that. And then... Was there another place I could send the salvage boat to? Nope. Not that place. This place. Let's grab some junk and furniture. Because furniture can be chopped into firewood. Oh, I already told them to use the boat here? No, this is for swimmers. This is close. It's for swimmers. I do wish that they would, like, use proximity to just assume which one of these I wanted. Let me change it manually, but if I haven't adjusted it manually yet, just assume that the nearby one wants swimmers and the distant one wants that. I realize that might be hard because I can move the boat around whenever I want. The main boat I can move around whenever I want, so that does complicate that decision making, and maybe that's why they don't do it that way. Okay, we got one more trip over there. Are we actually making firewood, by the way? Where was the chopping thing? I can't find stuff. That's not it. That's the drying rack. That's the choppy thing. Yes, we are making infinite choppy out of this, out of junk. Not necessarily out of dry wood. But we could make it from dry wood. So is this just shifting modes? Or... Okay, do we have a production limit on firewood? No. So I'm not gonna turn it infinite on the dry wood. But let's make some from our dry wood, because we've got a lot of dry wood. And now we're starting to process our scrap metal again. And are we going to start grilling again too? Yes, we are going to start grilling again. Okay, good. Are we done? Our salvage mission is done. Okay, let's find a new place. New place for wood. Oh, wait. Oh, there's fancy fish over here. Hold on. I'm going to grab this seaweed first. Just because. I can. But if I had a fishing boat, I would send it over there. Okay, yeah, so I can't build a boat until I've got another place to moor it. So, let's build another place to moor it. Let's have them be right across from each other. Yeah. All right. And now fishing boat. Got 8 rope. We need to make more rope. Because we want to upgrade our house. What do we make our production limit on rope? 8? No. We need more rope than that. Way more rope than that. Alright, so while we're making rope, let's send a fishing boat out there. And the salvage boat out here. Look at how large our operation can get now. Oh, and it's so quick. Look how fast we're just vacuuming up that salvage. And I can place more of these. Hey, get all the plastic. And that's it. He's got all the fish. That was so quick. And we've got, like, flounder, like a specific additional fish. And rope is at 12, which means we can upgrade this guy, right? Right? Yes. We can upgrade our shack. Okay, yeah, we have fully upgraded our operation now. We have got boats on boats. We're eating fish like kings. The only thing we're still short on is we need a better pipeline for firewood. Like I can, because I don't want them to just consume all of my wood for firewood. That doesn't seem right. Also, where the heck was my wood choppy thing again? I can't find things. There it is. Like I can manually tell them to use my dry wood to make firewood, but it's junk that we want more than anything else. So, oh wait, oh we are still scavenging plastic. Let's definitely not leave without our salvage boat. Okay, we're cooking fish. No, don't come all the way home. Okay, you better have a full hold. 2 no. If you finish a salvage job and you've got an empty hold, try to do another salvage job if it's nearby. Come on. Come on. Have some standards. Okay. Well, now I know I shouldn't cluster those up the same way I did with other stuff. Okay, with swimming. Okay. So, last thing I want to do before we wrap this episode. I'm starting to slouch. It's getting late at night. I got to go out and get some more sources of firewood. What is that? Overgrown ruins? That'll get me some stuff. Overgrown potato fields? Okay, tempting. Farm ruins? Farm ruins. If we can collect some potatoes... Can I have a potato farm on my boat? Seems unlikely. Okay, so what do I want to actually be close to? Let's be close to this. And we will send swimmers out to get this stuff. But then we will send a salvage boat out here to chop some healthy trees. I can afford to do that. Yes. Whoa! Accidentally zoomed too far out. Oh no. I did it again. Stop it. And then here we've got harvest overgrown. We can just harvest a zillion potatoes. Okay. There's a lot of potatoes. I think I need to actually get closer to do that. I don't want to send 3 salvage boats out to do that. Alright, so I'm going to keep assigning the chopping block to make firewood from dry wood, but yeah, we gotta actually dry it first. So I guess we got nothing better to do. Are we sending the salvage boat out to salvage, you know? Are we doing that? Is that a thing we feel like doing? Out here to chop these healthy trees? Nobody feels like doing boat stuff? None of you? None of you feel like doing boat stuff. Okay, hold on. Landmark interaction. Eiley Hopper. She likes landmark interaction. She also likes fishing. She likes both of these things. There we go. Wait, is that Eiley? It's Junk Punk. Okay, they didn't do anything then. Well, fine, Junk Punk. You can do the job. Chop those trees. Chop them. Like a machine gun. I love that we're just haunted by whales wherever we go. Like, there's just, wherever you are, there is a whale on screen. Somewhere. Okay, so we're piling up all this wood. Which because we have so many planks, I'm going to turn all this wood into firewood. So we can grill our fish. Make our scrap into not scrap. Well, actually, we've refined all of that scrap. Wait, where's our metal plates? We've got a bunch of metal plates. Holy crap. Okay. Everybody's back. Let's just go. Let's go get these potatoes. And like, wait, are there fish anywhere nearby? I don't think there are. Yes, really far away. Well, let's send our fisher person out while we're collecting these potatoes. And actually, let's see what happens. Oh, actually, our one specialized person, I just made her like landscape interaction more, so let's not do that. Okay, yeah. Let's finish collecting all the potatoes, and then let's go try to catch up with Eiley while she's way the crap over here fishing. Yep, you gotta get 5 more potatoes. Okay, we're done with the potatoes. Back in the boat, back in the boat, back in the boat, back in the boat. All right. Now, let's go catch up with Eiley. And yeah, that just works. So she's just still working over here, and she can just come right back to the boat. Okay, cool. Well, while she's doing that, oh, we need more demolition tools. Oh, no, we're taking demolition tools. Cool. And furniture, which we always turn straight into firewood. Okay, there's more fish over there. See, okay, oh, I can actually zoom back in. I was wondering if I could only zoom out into the map, or if I could also zoom in from the map, and I actually can. That's cool. Man, the fishing chair is nothing compared to the fishing boat. Like, I almost want to just delete the fishing chair. Like, what's the point of this fishing chair? If I've got the fishing boat now, it's so fast. I'm demolishing the fishing chair. Don't need it. Got a little bit more furniture to grab. All right. A few more fish to catch. Let's demolish this stuff too. Get some floaters back. Oh, got a few more fish to catch. How many? Yeah, 10. Oh, that's the perfect amount. Once she's done with that, it's like been like an hour and 20 minutes now. This is ridiculous. Okay, we're basically done. So what did we accomplish this episode? We advanced our technology, we learned to build boats on our boat, and we used them to collect a bunch of fish, and now we've got a fish cooking food economy, which is awesome. And I don't even know what is next. What's after this? There's food cleaning? Oh, okay, so this lets me get unclean food, which I haven't found yet. But if I find some unclean food, this would let me use it. And then electricity. So I can make electric scrap into stuff. I don't know what kind of stuff. And we can build, so we can electrify our buildings. But what buildings? Oh, all of these buildings. Oh, holy crap. There's like an entire, okay, hold on. Am I ready for that? I don't know. Definitely not this episode. This episode's over. But I have never messed with electricity in this game ever. I don't think it existed in the game the first time I tried it. And I don't think I got that far the second time, if it even existed. So this will be something new. Okay, so the thing we need to figure out is, traditionally, I've done 2 videos about Flotsam, and then I take a break and I see where the game goes from there. I'm kind of tempted to make another one now because the game's developed enough. Like, there's just a lot here to discover. So we'll have to see. Right now, I'm very tired and I'm going to bed. But once you subscribe to my channel, you can find out if I'm going to make a 3rd video and stick it there. So I don't know if it'll be there immediately, but I suspect it might be there at some point.